When discussing the civil rights movement, you think of these three individuals: Martin Luther King, Malcolm X, and Rosa Parks. But there were others involved in the mass movement. Du Bois was the first and only black individual on the board of the NAACP. He campaigned throughout his life for equal opportunities for all, emphasizing the importance of using non-violent means to secure equal rights. Du Bois laid the foundations for those that followed him, including Martin Luther King, who took many of his ideas from Du Bois' writings. Although in his later life he became disillusioned from the movement, Du Bois lived to see some of his ideas come to effect. Martin Luther King is often accredited with the success of the Montgomery bus boycott. However, many do not know that the strategist behind the movement was Joanne Robinson. Joanne helped facilitate the continuance of the boycott for a year after Rosa Parks' case. This led to the bus lines going out of business and the court case Browder versus Gale that stated that bus segregation was unconstitutional. She was a critical female activist whose ideas often get overshadowed by the stature of Martin Luther King. A key figure within the student movement was Autherine Lucy. She was the first black student to attend a segregated university in 1956. Her presence led to outrage throughout Alabama as mass demonstrations occurred throughout the state. Autherine was forced to leave the university. However, the NAACP took her case to court and the decision was revoked. Autherine returned to school following this legal campaign. Throughout the civil rights movement, cases such as these became fundamental as they enforced the legality of equal rights. Ella Baker was the campaign organizer for Martin Luther King. She ran the day-to-day operations for him. Baker went against King's wishes to create the SNCC, an organization that would become the prominent face of the student movement. Baker's decisions led to mass support from both African Americans and white students who fought for equality throughout America. She realized that one figure could not evoke the change needed, that a mass movement would force the government to listen. Defining the struggle for equality has been rooted in American history since the creation of the Constitution. It is a struggle we continue to see developing throughout the modern era. When studying this period, ensure your focus goes further than the figureheads that were displayed in the media. The fight for civil rights was a mass movement that affected every sector of America. What we have discussed in this presentation will link directly to questions on women, students, and individuals. We hope you will adapt what you have learned during your study to recognise the importance of historic and current participants of this time.